Hey guys, good morning. Well, actually, technically it's afternoon, I think. I don't know what time it is. It's Thursday, though. I do know that. And we are down by the White House where there's supposed to be a protest. But I don't see any signs of a protest at this moment. Let's just mosey on over there and take a look. It's a beautiful day. It's like 65, 68 degrees, going up to a high of 78 or 80 later today. Pretty much anyone who has a chance to get outside today is doing so, even if it means actually coming to the office, having to be in the office downtown. Tomorrow the temperatures are going to drop once again, but for today it's pretty gorgeous. That trombone man is out there. Let's make our way across the park. Okay, I may be mistaken, but I think he's playing some Daft Punk on the trombone. Stay up all night to get lucky on the trombone. Not really a combination I've ever thought of in the histories of electronic music, but hey, it's working for this guy, you know. Here he goes. Got a pretty good haul there. Oh, there's the protest. I see them down there. Okay, the protesters have just come into Pennsylvania Avenue, probably about 50 or so. Not a big crowd, but we'll go down that way and see what we can see, yeah? I already got the bike racks across here in case they want to lock it up. Quite a few cars out here today. What are these like new ones? They don't have antennas yet. No, these are government. Those don't have DC government tags. Maybe they're getting new cars. That'd be cool. All right, let's go down here. We got a Suburban out here. Not sure what he's doing. And we got a small group of protesters. And I think, yeah, this is an asylum protest. They want to restore immigration asylum rules. Pre-Trump, pre-Biden, whatever those were. I think the Biden administration was talking about a new asylum claim that is really complicated. You have to claim asylum in a certain country, but not the country that you transited. Like, if you're from El Salvador, you can't claim asylum from Mexico or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. No asylum ban.
And I know why fewer people proudly wear that badge of shame. Y sé por qué menos personas usan esa espirituación. It is not easy to see how religion has been wielded in the public square. Shame! 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 Shame!
We're here today to show President Biden that people care about asylum, people care about the refugees at our doorstep, and we're not going to let him get away with this anymore.
Founded on the human right to life, to liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Nos decimos al uno al otro que este país fue creado por libertad. El poder de continuar esta lucha. Because justice is always worth the fight. Asylum is a human right.
Justice is always worth the fight. Asylum is a human right.
Justice is always worth the fight.
Asylum is a human right.
Justice is always worth the fight.
Asylum is a human right.
Okay, so, well, it's an asylum protest. Kind of a small thing. Not really a big crowd. I think we should just go get something to eat instead of hanging out there. And we're only a couple blocks away from Duke's. So, what do you guys think? Let's go for a Duke's burger? I'm all for it. Yeah, it looks like eating outdoors, my idea for today, is the popular idea of the day. Hopefully Duke's has still got a table outside. But looks like everybody was out eating outside today. All right, let's go around this place. Okay. Let's go inside. Oh. No, we're not eating indoors. We're going to go outdoors. It's too nice to eat indoors. Oh, yeah. So good. This is such a juicy mess. I love it. Yay, we're back on the bikes. Yeah, it's that nice of a day that we don't freeze to death riding a bike. So let's head down through George Washington University and over to the National Mall. Then we can go for a walk. What are we on? 21st Street? Yeah, we can stay on this for a bit. There's a Nimrod in a car behind me. There's a bike lane on the other side. Maybe I should just get in that. Alright, now we're in the bike lane. Now we're safe. And we're going to go by the Fed. Yeah. Boy, these trees are blooming. I bet those ones down the other. Go check that out. So they closed the McPherson Square homeless camp, and basically most of the homeless that were there have moved down to this camp. This is the 20th and E Street, 20th and Virginia Avenue homeless camp, and it has grown in size considerably since the closure at McPherson the other day. This camp is now probably going to grow even more as people discover that it's here, and they all sort of move over here. In fact, that woman there in the white, I remember seeing her the day of the closure at McPherson Square. So definitely moving over to this area. All right, let's keep going down this way. Now there's a park down here where I thought all the trees would be blooming, but it still must be a little bit early. Maybe the buildings are blocking the sunlight. Where are we at? 19th Street? Yeah, let's swing down 19th and we'll cut over to the mall. Boy, they want 3 lanes? Come on, guys. What construction needs 3 lanes of traffic? Give me a break. That's just overreach. 1 lane to park all the construction workers' cars, and then 2 lanes to do what they want. Oh, they're working away at the Fed today. Look at that. Big old cranes. I think we got a green light. It's a green light in spirit. I think that's the best way to put it. Boy, they're just making a big old mess back there, aren't they? This is the old Department of Interior building, which will now be part of the Federal Reserve once the renovation is done. I got a bunch of diggers on the front yard. What's left of the front yard? It's all gone. It's all been chewed up and dug out. Whoa. Now we got these guys in the middle of the road too. This is kind of fun. Boy, everybody wants to work on a nice spring day, don't they? All right, there's Independence Gardens, Constitution Gardens. And over there, you can see the Federal Reserve from this side. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 excavators and a couple cranes just on this building alone. The main Federal Reserve building, I saw the plans, it's not that major. I don't think they have to totally gut it like they're gutting this other building. But hey, maybe they will. Maybe there's more cranes over there. Big project. I don't have a price tag. You know, I should look up the price tag of this. I would bet, what do you guys think? 200 million US? to totally renovate? Maybe 100 to 200 million. What do you guys think? I don't know. All right, let's go down to the Lincoln Memorial. And that's the Vietnam Wall, but I can't ride a bike there. That's just disrespectful. You can ride around on the outsides above it. So you can see the people there. That you can see half of the people. That's because they're already going down the wall. And when they get to the bottom, they're basically invisible to people up here. All right. What a beautiful day. I was gonna dump the bike and take you in the Lincoln Memorial, but I did the Lincoln Memorial just the other day. So, and I'm kind of enjoying the bike because I haven't done it in so long because it's been so cold. So maybe we just stay on the bike and check out the sights. Two wheels. Pretty good crowd of tourists today for, what is it, a Thursday? Not really a holiday, not spring break or anything. Yeah, it's a black hawk. He's gonna come over this side. Let's race him around the memorial. Yep, there he is. Over here on the other side. Heading up what we call Route 1. Helicopter Route 1 is that river bit right there. So whenever we hear on air traffic control Route 1, we know get the camera ready. That's going to be coming by us. There's the Korean War Memorial, which was recently rededicated and revamped with the names of all the fallen in the memorial. And down here we have an empty reflecting pool. Well, almost empty. It's goose poop cleaning season. I guess that's the spring. So they have drained most of the water. You guys have always asked, how deep is it? How deep is it? Well, it's not that deep. Yeah, you guys can see it's really not that deep. Hey, there's some ducks. So yeah, that is the reflecting pool. Pretty empty-ish. Covered with slime, basically. Look at that slime. I wonder. What do you guys think? Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Of course you are. Well, the bike didn't like it at first, but now it does. I've always wanted to do this. Okay, so we are in the reflecting pool. But look how shallow it is, guys. You always ask me, how deep, how deep? It's not that deep. It's like a foot deep over there. Maybe 2 feet deep. And whoa! You want to know what it smells like? No, you do not want to know what it smells like. Let's put it this way. If ducks had a porta potty, you'd have a really good idea what it smells like. Woo! It's strong. Man, you could have some like really cool bicycle races, like Ben-Hur style chariot races in this thing. Can you imagine that? It's about the right distance for a good chariot race. Oh well. There's some rangers over there. They're probably like, hey, you kid, get out of the bike. Yesterday when Marine One Biden looked out the window and he was just like, why is Penguin 6 on my lawn? Get off my lawn. Alrighty, we're almost to the end. And there's a ranger down there. We're going to get out before the ranger yells at us. You know, it's actually deeper here. It's actually deeper here than it was back there. It's like 18 inches. One day I'm just going to sit out there. We're just going to film helicopters all day long because that would be cool for me. I know you guys would be bored, but I wouldn't. I love the look of sheer horror when someone finally looks up and sees a bicycle coming right at them. It's like, ah. It's getting to be kite flying season. Yeah, as soon as next month we're going to have a lot of kites out here because we have a really good wind. There's something about this area It just has these really good breezes. It's like perfect for flying kites. Folks come out here and go to town with their kites. There's the Washington Monument. And the White House is off to our left. We can kind of make our way that way, I suppose. What else should we do today? We were expecting. Hey, how's it going? Expecting that maybe Biden will go out for a walk on the patio today because it's so nice. But everything's still opened up. He wouldn't do it without them closing the ellipse. So more tourists. I would say it's actually pretty crowded for a Thursday. We're getting a lot more people who are just out because it's a nice day. These are the sandbags you guys often ask about, covering the metro subway grates here, stopping them from flooding, pouring water down on the rails. That would be bad. There's like a school playing soccer or something. Everybody's out enjoying the weather. Frisbee. TV news crew. We're doing a story about the weather. Let's keep going this way. Up. There we go. It's not really spring because they haven't started up the carousel yet. That's going to come in the summertime, I guess. We could keep going to the U.S. Capitol, but that's boring today. Yeah, we'll do that next week when there's something going on. Let's cut around downtown. Maybe we can get stuck in traffic or something. These guys leaf blowing the dust. Noisy. And I wonder if the ice rink is still ice covered. I think ice skating season is just about over. Certainly over for today. It's the National Archives up there. I've tried to film in there, but they don't let you have any cameras near the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence because the documents are so fragile. They don't want them to get zapped by people taking flash photos and whatnot. More food trucks. That's let me spin over this way. We'll go over to Pennsylvania Avenue because I got a good bike lane. And I don't feel like killing people. Oh, look at this tree. And that is not a cherry blossom. I think that's one of the magnolias or dogwoods. Maybe it's a dogwood. I always thought the dogwoods came after the cherry blossoms. And we got the light. That's the Archives building. And on my left is the Justice Department, the Department of Justice, the Attorney General, the Solicitor. This is actually the Solicitor General side, I think. Attorney General is written on the other side, so unless they don't really care when they get on the inside. Up over there, that building is the FBI headquarters, but not for much longer. Well, I mean, a few of 5 years maybe, they're going to build a new one and maybe tear down this old thing that everybody hates. It's a poorly designed building. I mean, I think it was designed to make you get lost. It's ugly and it's falling apart. So I don't think anyone's really going to feel bad if they bulldoze this thing, which is probably going to happen when they build the new one down in Virginia. And it's not been decided that it's going to be in Virginia, but the Virginia congressional delegation basically rigged it so it will be in Virginia. They put it as a high priority, closeness to the Quantico training facility. And Maryland is like, what? Come on, that's ridiculous. They made that like a very, very important thing in the grading, such that Virginia basically can't lose. So there's the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, which is the former Trump Hotel, now owned by the Waldorf Astoria Corporation. Or not, it's still owned. It's owned by the federal government. It was leased by the Trump Corporation, and then they sold the lease to the Waldorf Astoria, who now operates a hotel there. I don't know how they're doing financially. And let's spin back up there. Pigeons. This used to be the post office headquarters, I think. Now it's just a post office branch. And I think it's the EPA. Buildings move around a lot. Agencies move around a lot. That's the Reagan building. They have a food court, but you have to go through a massive security check to go down to the food court. It's kind of like annoying. It's kind of like the White House Visitor Center. To go in there, you got to go through this massive security check, which I just don't feel like doing most days. This is DC City Hall with a statue of Marion Barry, the mayor for life, right out in front, quite prominent. He had his issues, but a lot of people really liked him. All right, let's swing over. Whoa, cars. And right here is a bicycle rack where we can dump this bike and get back on foot, which is always more fun. It's docked. We can leave it and go. We're a few blocks from the White House down on F Street 13th. That is the Church of the Epiphany. That's an Episcopalian church. A little bit of interesting history. I think it was built in 1842, and Jefferson Davis was a big parishioner there until he moved back to Richmond, or moved to Richmond. Senator Davis had a pew there. Like I said, it's just too nice to be indoors. In fact, it's kind of too nice to be in the city. Let's go head out to the country for a while. Nice blue sky. There, up at the top, see it? C-17. There's another one right behind it, and I think those are the C-17s coming back from Poland, bringing back the motorcade and all the other support vehicles that went to Poland. Let's see if we can find the other one. There's the other one. Told you there were two. He's coming in, heading into Andrews as well, but he's on a little bit different route. Hey guys, I'm at the beach. Well, sorta, and not really. This is North Beach, Maryland, and it is a little annoying car. So guys, this is North Beach, Maryland, and this is about 30 miles from Washington, D.C., and it takes about 45 minutes to get here from the White House or the Capitol. But it's quite peaceful. It's actually a little cooler here. It's about 60 degrees right now. It's about 80 in the city, but the water is so cold it's keeping the temperatures down here. Let's go see what we can see. Beaches are dedicated to loved ones, but there's some down here I wanted to point out. Yeah, this is a SEAL team member from this area who passed away in Afghanistan. And then I think we have a few other. Yeah, this is Brady Howell, Chief Naval Officer, passed away 9/11. Yeah, it was in the Pentagon. These are local residents who worked in the Pentagon and whatnot. There's another one. Lieutenant Darren Pontel, 9/11, 2001. This area out here is still very, very rural and kind of peaceful. So a lot of military, a lot of... There's no one. Commander David Schanauer, killed by cowards. 9/11. Freedom isn't free. So a lot of military, a lot of police and fire, they live out here. There's another one, Julian T. Cooper, killed in the Pentagon, father of Juliana, born 6 months later. There we go. Got the camera down.
Decided to quit her job. She's like, money's not important to me.
Well, I mean,
That is a P8. That is our newest sub hunter. I've only filmed it once and it was static on a airstrip. It's basically a 737 converted into a submarine attack aircraft. And they're doing touch and goes today. There it is. Got in a better position this time. Those trees, guys. Still in the tree. Behind the building. Okay guys, so that was a nice, quiet, lazy kind of Thursday. Tomorrow it's going to be cold again, but we'll go out, we'll try to show you some stuff going on. We've got a helicopter in the evening. I won't be in the White House though, we'll be out on the lawn, but still give you a good view. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow.